Hey Marco, here's my thoughts right here. Okay, now the end user needs guidance when using the spreadsheet application. Okay, uh, now when they open it up, it's just confusing, you know. And I'm not saying that it's bad. Don't get me wrong. He's done a good job so far. But one thing I need is I'm pretty sure that you're aware of Google Forms and how Google Forms and spreadsheets work hand in hand. Uh, Starting from the spreadsheet is great, but like I said before, it's confusing and there is no chain of events. Pretty much the end user needs to know where to start and what to do next. And this is where Google Forms comes into play. All right. So I've kind of recrafted the thoughts that I already had, and I hope I'm not repeating myself. But first thing first, what I wanted to do is start right here. I want to form create it. You go to Google Forms, and of course, you know that you can create forms from sheets. But I wanted to start right here. I need a form. The first thing that says is Welcome to National Entertainment Manual Outbound Calling System, or NOCS, NNOCS. To get started, click on the drop down box below and choose the facility that you would like to call. It's pretty much going to look the same way that you've already crafted. Pretty much says choose the number to call. All right, so they're going to drop down and choose their facility. The next, all right, the caller is going to open. It's going to dial the call. I'll dial the number. Let me see if I had something else. And then the result of call drop down box, which is what you've already created. Right. I had it right here somewhere. Hopefully I didn't close it. Yeah. This is going to pop open. Okay. Which is good. Then they're going to choose their option. I had some notes here. Let me go ahead and pop that open. Okay. Here we go. It says Skype and or Google Hangouts opens. It says the call operator throws the sales pitch to the potential client with high hopes that they will either choose an audition or a paid performance. And depending on how the conversation goes, will determine how the operator chooses from the drop down list, which you already know. Which will be right here. Okay, drop down list. They'll choose. All right, and they picked booked audition. All right. Okay, so let's go to this flowchart now. All right. Alrighty then. Okay, so they choose which one, and just for example's sake, here's all the options broken down. But just for demonstration purpose, like I said, we can go ahead and choose picked audition is selected. All right. Now this form pops open. This is exactly what I need to pop up right here. All right. It says great. Before we choose the date, I need to gather some information from you. Is that okay? And then they click either yes or no. And you know that forms can be daisy chained and connected to each other. And forms can be connected to sheets. I'm pretty sure you know that already. So, but yeah, that's what we want. I want on top of everything, I want forms to be the face, because seeing too many boxes scares people, you know, and sometimes can be hard to learn, and there's just no chain of events, you know, first step, second step, third step, fourth step, fifth step, you know. Having that order does make the call operator more confident in the fact that, hey, the next step is thoughtless. I don't have to think about what the next step is, because the chain of events will let me know automatically as soon as I press submit. But okay, moving right along, let's go on to the next. This right here, I need this form created in Forms, in Google Forms, that connects to Spreadsheet, that says great. I need a message that says great. Before we choose the date, I need to gather some info from you. Is that okay? All right. And then the message that says, okay, so they click yes. Yes is clicked. All right. Here we go. I'm about to say, I know I filled out this information. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Yes is clicked. It's pretty much what you've seen before, but I just I upgraded it. All right, yes is clicked. Now this form, this Google form pops up. All right, it says, now let me read what it says here. It says, okay, a form that looks like this opens automatically and asks the pre-client questions. Now, since we already have the facility name, address, and the facility phone number, all we need, well, pretty much, like I said, since we already have the facility name, facility address, and facility phone number, all we need, well, pretty much it says that will automatically populate. All this information right here will automatically populate. As you can see right here, it says data automatically populates, data automatically populates, because we already got the information. That's how we called them. Okay, but okay, anyway, moving right along, the agent needs to ask the client. Pretty much the only thing we need is the stuff that this place data here. Okay, which is their email. I need them to spell the first name, type it in, spell the last name, type it in. What is their title? And type it in. And ask them what is their extension. We already have their office number, the office number that will automatically populate. Ask for their extension, and then we're going to have them ask this question. To better serve you, may we text, Skype, Facebook, or tweet you? And then have them place the information in here. All right. Now over here, I said the form needs to be connected to a spreadsheet called Booked Audition, where the data is collected. Once the info is collected, the agent clicks the submit button. Then the calendar automatically opens. Okay. Then, behind the scenes, the automation I need to happen takes the address just entered and searches the entertainer quick view for nearby entertainers. Then either flashes a message, either shows the nearest entertainer that says either yes, or that says yes, we found entertainers, or no nearby entertainer has been found. All right, here we go. After the submit button is pressed, okay, the system uses Google Maps to take to take the address of the facility name, presses the system. After the submit button is pressed, the system uses Google Maps to take the address of the facility to calculate the distance from the facility to the closest entertainer. Based on the data inside the data banks, the system may or may not find someone. The system searches and results in one or two results. Either the entertainer is found or not found. All right, so here we go. First, okay, entertainer is found. Okay, the call agent asks the question, what date and time did you want to schedule? And we can actually have a message, a very big message right there. If you can make this into a form, I appreciate it, that connects to the spreadsheet. That'll be smooth. And then have that message pops up. It says entertainer proximity. That has the names of the nearest entertainers. Then it says, okay, like I said before, entertainer found. Call agent asks the client, what date and time did you want to schedule? And lets the client know that more than one sample can be scheduled if the seniors don't like a particular entertainer. All right, so the show gets scheduled. And the entertainer gets an invite. All right, now let's back it up and go back. Entertainer not found. I need this to be a form in Google Forms and connect it to spreadsheet. All right. I need a small message on the side of the form. It says no entertainer found. Okay, so the entertainer not found. Entertainer not found. This message right here says no entertainers found. This message says this: do not alert the client. Schedule the gig as if we've already have entertainers, and all info will be forwarded to the talent scout. Now, there's one quick rule that I want. If there's no entertainer found, regardless of what date it is, I want to give the talent scout time to find an entertainer inside the local area. So if somebody calls in, if a pre-client calls in on the 7th, okay, and says, all right, I need an entertainer tomorrow, and the system doesn't pull up an entertainer in the area, then no. I wanted to schedule. I wanted to say unavailable. I want us to, when there's no entertainer found, I want to give the talent scout at least 2 weeks. All right, so if nobody's found, then if they try to schedule any time within 2 weeks, the system rejects it. All right, it totally rejects it, and it gives us the nearest date to schedule when no entertainer is found is in 2 weeks. All right, so get back with me on that right there, and see if you can make that happen for me. All right. I think that's it for now. I have more ideas I'm going to add to it. Once this is connected, then we'll be able to connect it to some more things like the invoicing and so forth. But, okay, God bless. I gotta go. Bye bye.